the fourth branch of Raja Yoga is pranayama, the breathing practices. So pranayama comes in both. It has to do, and Raja Yoga is mainly to do with the mind, purification of the mind, Hatha Yoga, purification of the body. Pranayama is in both. It crosses over. It links the two. It's a key practice. For yogis, pranayama is a key practice because of that. It affects the physical body and affects the mental body. The yogis found early on that there was a direct relationship between the breath, how the breath is manifesting, and the condition of the mind. Prana is the energy, the life force energy that is movement. It's not creating movement, it is movement. Prana is energy, is Shakti, is movement. So wherever we see movement in this whole universe, within or without, that is a manifestation of prana. So try to think of if there's any place where there's no movement. Everything is moving. Everything is moving, from the most subtle atomic particles to the galaxies and everything in between. In the gross world and in the more subtle mental world. So in yoga, we talk about the different levels of the being. There's the physical being, which we're most familiar with, Annamaya Kosha, our physical body, Annamaya. It's made up of the food. It's very solid, so we know this. Then we have also the mental body, Manomaya Kosha. That's the mind. That's the thinking part of the mind, which I said where all the vrittis are. That's where all this dialogue or monologue or commentary, all those thoughts are going on all the time, blah, 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 blah. Even Patanjali describes sleep as one of those vrittis. It's a vritti about nothing, if you're lucky. Otherwise, you're in dreams, which is another vritti. So there's Manomaya Kosha, which is all the mental movement, and there's the physical body. In between comes the Pranamaya Kosha, the energy body. It's more subtle than the physical, but some people see it as an aura, an energy field. It's within and without. And that pranamaya kosha is affecting both physical and mental. So it's a key area. And the breath, prana is not breath. Prana is much more subtle than breath. But the movement of the breath is a way of accessing the prana and accessing some control or regulation is probably a better word, of that constant movement.